little too much sometimes. And happy month of July, happy birthday month. So it's my birthday in this month, coming up soon. Honestly, I never really wanted to or like to celebrate my birthday. It's one of those things that I got a lot of attention around that time, but I didn't really want the attention. But now I see it a little different, and even though I don't really like to celebrate it as in having parties, but I want to celebrate everybody else outside or around me. And that's why for me it's more important Facebook Lives. Oh, there you are. I'm going to do Facebook Lives every day for the whole month of July because I want to connect with you guys. I want to drop and sprinkle little words of wisdom, love, encouragement, support for my ladies or anybody out there who needs that. I did this in May and it was really fun. I got to meet and connect with a lot of people. And I feel like it's one of those things that two main reasons. As a coach, hi Raffle. As a coach and also as a woman who believes in her purpose and mission, and just like me, I believe that anybody out there can do something like this, which is opening up a line of communication and reaching out to people, talking to people, saying, hey, I'm here for you. Hey, this is something I have to say. And especially as women, because one of the things that I do and preach, and hopefully I'm walking my talk, is as women, we want to speak up. We want to raise our voice and say, hey, this is how we are feeling, or this is what I want to say. This is my message. This is what I want to share. Speaking your truth. And the reason I say that, and not that I want to completely ignore guys, because everybody has a voice, everybody has their truth to share, to speak about. But it's been more and more predominant in the last, few months or so, that, especially, I am a coach, I'm a woman, I go through things, and also with the people around me, the ladies around me, I see that there's love, and we have to teach again, because it's something that we have lost, and so it seems like forever. So that's one thing that I believe that talking specifically to women is something that we can work together and encourage each other, look at our bodies and appreciate what we have. Don't look at the negatives anymore, because a lot of us self-criticize. A lot of us look at our gray hairs, wrinkles, aging spots, which at our age is already happening. And I hear more and more, and it becomes louder, that women, they kind of, I don't want to say hate, but that's one part that they don't like about themselves when they see these changes in their bodies. But you need to embrace it and you need to accept it, and in a very loving and kind way. Because the more happy and kind and loving you are to your body, really is going to give you back that same love and respect and appreciation and compassion that we all need. And that, guys and my ladies, that will translate everywhere else in your life. So that's why I believe that we need to speak more about this, and I feel like very strongly confident that we can do and create something. So I'm going to create, and this is something that's been marinated in my mind for so long, but I'm going to create a Facebook group for women, which is just about that. I don't know what to call it yet. That's why I haven't done it. One of my friends, he's like, oh, call it Wen, because my really close friends, they call me Wen from Wendy. But like Women Empowering Network, and I'm like, yeah, sounds good, but I'm not sure, so I have to think about it. If you have ideas, let me know. And then, so because I'm celebrating you guys for my whole month of July, my birthday month, I want to give back to you. So I have giveaways. I just thought about this like a couple of days ago, so honestly I don't have it planned, but what I'm thinking is having like little themes and like a little, like invitation, so you can bring people over to like an online party kind of thing. And I'll give away some coaching sessions, since I'm in the skincare also, like I'll give some of that stuff away too, especially now that it's summer and it's so hot, so we need a lot of we need to pay attention to our skincare. Anyway, so we'll have some of that, and like I said, I'll be coming live every day for the whole month, so that's 31 days of transformation. That's what I'm just kind of like coming up with, in which we will talk about all things that hopefully can help us see what else we can do, maybe change, maybe not, but what else or how else can we see ourselves and appreciate ourselves and do something a little better? And so, hi Sharon, thank you for being here. And some of you guys, if you're watching the replay, also let me know, and let me know where you are from, because I might not know a lot of you guys maybe. But yeah, I want to get to know you. And also feel free to always reach out to me and send me a message, or send me some sort of suggestions on what it is that you want to hear, what it is that you want me to talk about. If you have questions, if you have something that is very specific about life, about past, experiences, fears, whatnot, even if it's health related, because I'm going to be covering a lot of that too, because that has a lot to do with why I'm sitting here talking to you. That's how I started this. And so give me questions, suggestions, anything, whatever, I welcome. What else did I want to mention? I think that's it. And to start today, since it's day one, and the title says growth happens with the smallest things, and that's one thing that I want you to understand from the beginning, from the get-go, every single day. Don't obsess about it though. Like, don't feel like, oh my god, is this a homework, or do I have to really write it down everywhere? But my thought, and if there's one thing that you will take away from this live, I hope that it is that to see growth, to experience transformation, to experience that you are doing something that is going to take you one step, closer to where you want to be, or that is going to take you, away from your fears, away from what is stopping you from making the life that you want. And that is, there's so many things that are involved, but one of them is believing that any little change, any little step counts. That growth, it doesn't, for some people, can be very dramatic. For some people, can be really life-changing. Like, for example, people who are dealing with health, and once they change their life and eating habits, and they, for example, lose a ton of weight, or they completely change some habits in which they get super healthy from taking, 20 plus or whatever medications, they stop more than half of them. And I've seen that. And completely changing around and getting healthier, getting stronger, getting more energy. So those changes are great, and it takes a little bit of time, but they happen, and you see it, and everybody sees that. But also trust and believe that changes happen with the smallest thing. And that's the one thing that I want you to start if you're going to come along with me in this 31 days of transformation, and that is that you can make anything happen for you. And that, when I say any little thing matters, is because really it starts with your mindset. And so however you think about your life, however you think about the steps that you need to do, however you deal with the fear, with the limitations, or any kind of belief that you grew up with that tells you, oh, hold on, you cannot do this, stop right there. Whatever thought that is coming to you, just take it very kindly, and then think about it, and just kind of transform that negative belief, that negative idea, which I always say, guys, I always tell this to you, to anyone, and to myself. I repeat it every single day. I can change it around. I can make it into something positive. So why am I going to be stuck in that negativity? And so whenever you find yourself being a little bit more towards that pessimistic side, or no, this is not going to work, what the hell am I doing, 31 days, am I gonna, and I'm not saying that you, in 31 days, you will completely change your life, but if you come along with me, and hey, this means that it's almost like free coaching, so that's I don't really do that at all, that much, but basically, I'm gonna be talking about things that matter, and things that I believe are important to consider when it comes to changing our mindset. To start thinking about, there's another way of doing things that are maybe better than what I've been doing for 40-something years or 30-something years. You know what I mean? So if you feel stuck, you feel like you're not going anywhere, feel like you're going forward but then pull back again, if you feel like you're stuck, you can't find focus, that you don't know how to deal with things, well, honey, if you've been doing that for a while, that means that really something has changed. And doing the same thing over and over for another year, it's almost half of 2018 gone. So what are you doing with the other half of 2018? What are you doing for 2019? Are you repeating the same thing that you've been doing for all this time? it's not gonna work if you keep doing the same thing. So something has to change, and the smallest thing matter when it comes to change, because habits, when we change habits, it starts with little things. Getting up maybe a little earlier, taking a little more time to breathe, drinking maybe a little more water, paying attention to what's around us, to the people, to the things, even to ourselves, our body, like, how am I feeling? How are my feelings, Not just physically, like, what is my body feeling right now, but emotionally, like, what am I thinking about? What do I want to think or experience today with the people around me? So that's the thing that I want you to take away, that even just with your thought, which is like something minuscule, like it doesn't cost anything, but it really will give you great rewards. So I will really encourage you to, hi Claudia, I will really encourage you that you try this, going with beginner's mind. Like, don't question anything, just start with your mind, start practicing good things, practicing good thoughts. How can I change my mindset? How can I change, instead of like, oh my god, I'm driving to work and there are so many people out there, so much traffic, life sucks, my morning sucks, my day is over. Well, how about just taking a little breath and just being grateful that you have a car, being grateful that you have a job to go to, being grateful that there's people around you who are also here sharing life with you. I mean, already just thinking about it makes things a little different. And instead of bitching about traffic, just concentrate in the now. Like, okay, fine, your traffic, maybe you cannot control it, but what else can you control, quote unquote control, make happen in your life? Can you get to work and then have like 5 minutes and take a little breathing session? Can you be happy that you have your family? Like, really upsetting about traffic, like, what reward did you get out of that? Nothing. If anything, it's actually even worse. So just little things like that, guys. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Hopefully this is something that a lot of you guys are motivated to do with me. I'm really excited because, again, I love coming on and talking to you guys on Facebook Live and sharing and hearing what you have to say, and it feels good. It just feels good, when you do something that you love with passion. So you'll be seeing more of me. So come over. I'll create, like I said, I'll create that Facebook group. But that will be like a secret or closed group. So a lot of my lives will be here on my page, but I'll be doing some more intense or more like personal stuff on my Facebook group. So that's why I will encourage you to join once I have it open, because there will be more in-depth stuff that I can actually do, more in-depth coaching individually or as a group. But that's just for women, okay? So that's it, guys. That's what I wanted to share. I hope everything is great. Have a wonderful Sunday, wherever you are. And I love you all. And blessings, okay? So I'll see you soon.